I'm Steve Nessel, Yamaha ATV Marketing Manager. We're out in Winchester Bay for the introduction of the all-new 2012 Yfz450. We're here test riding with the media, giving them the first chance to get out on it and see what they think. We brought the Yfz back this year at a price point that's super friendly for the sport ATV core enthusiasts. We really want to bolster the market. We want to give these guys a reason to get back out and ride, a reason to get a new machine that has 450 performance at a 400 class price. Again, $67.99. We're really hoping these guys get out, have a lot of fun, give themselves an excuse to get a new machine. With the 2012 Yfz450, what we've really done is a couple of things actually, is really shown Yamaha's continued support of the sport ATV market. We continue to innovate, even if that means bringing back a model in slightly tweaked form that is at a price point that's going to enable the sport ATV guy to get out there and get a high performance machine at a price that's hopefully palatable to him. Price has been a little bit of a hurdle, especially lately with the economic times, and 450 class performance and above has just been kind of at an 8,000 plus range that's not helping get guys to a dealership or onto a dealer showroom floor. So with $67.99, you know, the price point stacks right up against a 400 class machine. But what we're showcasing out here in the dunes today is that we're giving 450 class performance.
With the R&D long since paid for, plus the addition of a few cost-cutting updates and enhancements, Yamaha is delivering the 2012 Yfz450 for $300 less than it cost when it was released back in 2004, and $700 less than when it was shelved back in 2009. The 2012 Yfz450 isn't an updated 2004 model. It enjoys nearly all of the improvements that were available on the 2009 model. For the re-release, Yamaha wanted to improve the Yfz450's engine's rideability without taking away from its historically exhilarating power delivery. To start, they tweaked the cam profiles to improve low and mid-range power. Next, the Yfz450's 39mm FCR was swapped out for a 42mm BSR carburetor. They credit the new carburetor with improved throttle response, reduced throttle effort, and for helping to maintain the engine's top-end power. However, we are unsure as to what effect this will have on the engine's power output in a highly modified state of tune. Yamaha claims that the Yfz enjoys a 12% increase in horsepower from 4,000 to 8,000 RPMs, with an 18% increase between 4,000 and 6,000. Peak horsepower remains virtually identical to the 2009 model, and the increase in low and mid-range comes at the small expense of a 4% loss between 9,000 and 10,000 RPMs. Suspension was a component where Yamaha worked to cut costs without compromising performance for the average rider. The 2012 Yfz shocks provide 9.1 inches of travel up front and 10.6 inches of travel at the rear wheels, identical to the previous model Yfz's. What's missing are the front shocks reservoirs and compression and rebound adjustments at both ends, although preload adjustment remains. If you're planning on modifying your Yfz for racing, the difference in retail price will go a long way in purchasing a set of aftermarket suspension. Other updates to the Yfz include new lighter weight aluminum wheels with a rolled inner lip, which provides greater strength and prevent dirt from entering. New Dunlop front tires reduce unsprung weight and were designed to reduce steering effort. The latest version is available in black or white with your choice of 4 Wood Industries 2012 Yamaha graphics kits, plus the 7 other styles Wood Industries offers. Purchasers of a new Yamaha can customize their Wood Industries graphics on Wood Industries' website by using their One ID feature. When Yamaha first developed the Yfz, it did so with racing in mind. Its ergonomics are compact yet comfortable, best suiting small to medium-sized riders and aggressive racer types who like a tighter relationship between the bar seat and pegs. While its wide foot pegs are comfortable and quality controls work well, larger, less aggressive, or all-day riders may prefer a more stretched-out cockpit like the ones found on Yamaha's Yfz450R or Raptor 700. A simple switch to a different set of handlebars or handlebar risers could easily provide more room for the Yfz's cockpit if desired. The Yfz's 5-valve double overhead cam 449cc 4-stroke engine was still one of the fastest, hardest-hitting power plants in the 450 class back when it was discontinued. And for 2012, that hasn't changed. The increase in low-end power was evident when getting rolling, or if you let the revs drop on the face of the dune. If you fall off the pipe, the Yfz still sounds a little jittery. reminding you that it prefers to be ridden in the upper 2/3 of the RPM range. However, it is more willing to pull itself up into the mid-range with less need to backshift or slip the clutch. The engine's mid-range greets you with a solid surge of power, then continues to rev to the moon. Two-stroke lovers and disgruntled would-be Banshee owners could find satisfaction with the YFZ's engine. In a sea of super smooth, seemingly electric-powered four-strokes, the YFZ continues to deliver its power in a bit more abrupt manner, letting you know when you've entered the business part of the power band. While it may be a bit more user-friendly, we're glad that Yamaha didn't take the thrill out of the Yfz450's engine, which can still hold its own on the hill, track, or maybe even more so in the woods. Working your way through the gearbox, blazing across the dunes, the YFZ offers smooth shifting and light clutch action. The gear ratios are well spaced, and the clutch holds up to abuse under a stock or lightly modified engine. Yamaha has once again proved that you don't need lots of adjustments to build a decent performing shock. The performance of the YFC suspension seemed well-rounded. Jump landings were easily soaked up. Through the whoops, the suspension kept the wheels tracking predictably, the rear shock working best with our weight back and the throttle on. The shocks felt compliant through small chop, however, with the sand offering a much softer surface than the rocks and roots we normally encounter back east, we reserve our final judgment on the shock's small bump performance. But so far, we are very impressed with what you get for the money. A mild steel frame with aluminum upper A-arms, cast aluminum swing arm, aluminum subframe, plus numerous other weight-saving items result in a light, nimble handling machine. The YFC goes where it's pointed on tight switchbacks or broad sweeping turns. Cornering stability is excellent for a 46.1-inch wide sport quad, thanks to its low 31.9-inch seat height, low center of gravity, plus tire and suspension setups that don't initiate body roll. Good carving manners didn't come at the expense of high-speed stability, allowing you to skim through whoops at high speed when you're on the gas. Although the YFC is in no way wheelie prone, the responsive engine and well-balanced chassis make lofting the front end easy. The 450 launches straight out of the hole and carries its balanced characteristics into the air, flying level off of jumps. All in all, the YFZ delivers a fun, predictable platform on which to take advantage of its engine's generous power. High-performance brakes slow you quickly on the YFZ. They offer superb power and feeling thanks to dual-piston calipers at both ends. Dunlop's 21/710 front and 20/10/9 rear tires transferred a decent amount of acceleration, braking, and directional control to the sand for a general-use sport knobby. The Yfz450 is a proven, reliable high-performance ATV in stock and lightly modified states of tune. It still feels fast and modern, and is priced more within reach of many prospective buyers. You would have to spend a lot of money on the Z400 to make it run with the Yfz450, and it's not likely that any amount of money would make the 400X run with the Yfz450 with a simple slip-on pipe and the airbox lid removed. If you're considering going sport ATV shopping, you should be aware the 2012 Yamaha Yfz450 provides the most performance for the money of any sport ATV available today. For more information on the 2012 Yamaha Yfz450 and their full line of ATVs and side-by-sides, log on to yamaha-motor.com.